Evelyn McCollough is a portstewart woman who's battling an extremely aggressive form of cancer, which affects only 2 people in every million. But she turned her experience into a photography book full of North Coast images that capture the ups and downs of her journey. Judith Hill has been to meet a remarkable lady.
Light represents hope. If you can keep a little glimmer of hope, that's everything.
Well, the road is wide.
Evelyn McCollough has an extremely rare form of terminal cancer. But while her medical outlook may appear bleak, her outlook on life is the very opposite.
I'm getting some chemotherapy. I'm hoping it's working, but the prognosis is still terminal. I might have months, I might have a year. I have heard of people with my illness who've gone on for years, so I might be one of those people.
Last year, Evelyn, who's 62, was told she'd just days to live.
It actually starts in the appendix, of all places, that insignificant little organ, and the cancer spreads. It starts because the appendix would leak or rupture, maybe without you knowing about it. And the cancer cells then spread out over the abdomen and cover your abdominal organs. That's what happened to me. And would you believe, within 2 months of diagnosis, I looked 9 months pregnant. I was taken by air ambulance because it had got quite critical by then. At the beginning of June, to Basingstoke Hospital. They led a team of surgeons who operated on me for around 10 hours. They call it MOAS, Mother of All Surgeries, and it is, believe you me. So they removed most of my abdominal organs.
Now the cancer has spread to her lungs. And as her journey with the deadly disease continues, Evelyn has charted it all through photography. Each picture tells a very personal story.
It had been a very dark day, very bleak day. There were ominous storm clouds all around, and yet there was this one shaft of light, sunlight on the beach. And it just happened to be a day when you had the most spectacular waves, like white horses. It was absolutely lovely. Every time I looked at it, I just thought to myself, you know, this is a really grim time for me, but those waves actually came to represent hope. Every time I looked at it, it made me feel better. I have a picture of a hailstorm sweeping towards the north coast. Now, the north coast is brightly lit up in sunlight, but the hailstorm is really ominous looking, sweeping across the sea. And I really realised that's how I feel before a scan result. You don't know what it's going to be like. There's this foreboding, this sense of, you know, how bad is it going to be? And yet, there's always a chance it might pass by.
The images have been compiled into a book which is raising thousands of pounds for cancer charities. And so as Evelyn treasures every moment she can with her grandson Max, she longs for her photos to speak hope to others facing their own challenging journeys.
This last year has been a remarkably happy one for me. It's been remarkable. Now, I wouldn't want to say I would, you know, like to get the prognosis again, but it has made my life so much richer.